guys, it's your boy Roots from Team Relinquished, and I'm here to do North American World Championship Qualifier review. I want to give a shout out to all the players that came on and supported this year's World Qualifier. We had a grand total of about 2,400 players rounding off to that number, and in the quote unquote there, everyone was saying that Yu-Gi-Oh was dying, but so far this was our best or largest World Championship Qualifier. I want to give a quick shout out to this year's winner, which is Tristan Hawk-Henson. He beat the other players. Did pretty well in Swiss. Forgot what his overall record was. He did play 12 rounds and then won out in top cut playing True Draco Zoo. So I want to give a great shout out to him and wish him the best of luck at Worlds this year. Also, just to elaborate on that, there'll be 3 others that in this year's semifinal, which is top 4, will be representing North America and this year's World Championship, which is not being hosted in London as it was previously supposed to be scheduled for, but this year is going to be hosted in Japan, which is, we all know, remember from 2013 Dragon Ruler format. So also the other competitors that'll be joining Chester would also be Roland Fang, Richard Yang, and Kenny Eugene. Also, I also want to give a quick shout out to Konami for also giving the community a better chance to have players to work out. Like this year, they tried out something new where we had World Championship qualifying points, which was every regional that you go to, you get World Championship qualifying points. And how it goes is there'll be 2 players, the 2 top players on the list from North America and 1 from Canada. So this year was the first time they tried out the system, and they did alarmingly well. The last 3 guys that will be joining the Team North America would be Team Elsa from Team Jabba. Shout out to him as well. Billy Breaker. At this point, if you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh as long, you've heard the name numerous times. And also Jesse Cotton from Canada. Jesse also top 8 last year's North American qualifier as well. So shout out to those guys, and we wish them the best of luck going into Worlds next year. Also, we can't forget the little guys as well. Also, the Dragon Duelist champion Rang Yu for winning with his Performer Pal Magician deck. I want to say he did pretty well in the finals. So shout out to him as well. He will be representing us also at Worlds in Japan. So great shout out to all the players that came on, supported, and did a hell of a job. So just want to elaborate on a few things, which would be some cards that really showing off and really went pretty hard this past weekend, which would be the tech of the weekend. The first card I want to elaborate talk about is Shuffle Reborn. For some of you that are not familiar with Shuffle Reborn is a card that would kind of replace the Northern combo, which did really well. Which if you have no monsters on the field, you can play it and you bring out a monster, its effects are negated. Also, you can banish it. Once this card is in the graveyard, you can banish it and target a card that you control, shuffle it back, and draw a card. But at the end phase, you banish a card from your hand. This card was a very game changer from perspective. Like many players were playing multiple copies of it. It would get past cards like like Ghost Ogre and some other cards. So it basically, when you summon Raptor and your opponent Ghost Ogre's Raptor, your turn pretty much be over because you use your normal summon. Shuffle Reborn was giving it additional normal summoning, as some players were playing Tensu and other things, but Shuffle Reborn was that extra sauce to it. Another card I saw a lot of play was Magic Deflector. It was a card that pretty much came off a little bit from the Monarch format because it stopped Monarch Stormforth and the continuous spell cards. It resurged again for this past qualifier, which was really good against the True Draco matchup, stopping Diagram and Heritage and Disciples, which are very, very game-changing cards because Heritage, you can draw multiple cards due to the fact of how many True Draco, True King cards went from the field to the graveyard that turn, counting yours and your opponents. So it was, Magic Deflector was a very key card in that matchup. Another card that was a sleeper was Lose One Turn. Lose One Turn, if you're the guys not familiar with it, it played a big part in the Quill Port and Necros format. It works as if you control no special summon monsters. When a monster is special summon, it automatically goes to defense and effects are negated. So it played a big part back then during that format because Quill Ports, as I remember, was a tribute summon deck. And for this event, True Dracos being more than tribute summon deck, and it was really good. So it coincided with it was like playing 4 skill drains because some True Draco decks incorporated the 1 skill drain. To lose 1 turn was actually playing additional 3 more copies of skill drain. So that gave you the edge in this event. Topic number 5, I want to talk about a few things that transpired at this event. There's some drama. As we all know, some events, not everything is going to go crystal clear. There's going to be some drama incorporated as well. The tournament organizer, which their name escapes me at the moment, there were several reports of multiple people, groups of like 30, 50, or 60 people being asked to leave the event throughout the day because they did not want, like, you know, you go to some events, you'll find players that vend illegally, and you find people that, you know, do legal vending, like trade cash and all stuff like that, which is not allowed because of Konami policy. But I mean, you know, the player population is gonna break the rules, and people are gonna do what they gotta do. So the tournament organizer, if they saw something kind of fishy or anything out the way, they would ask you to leave. It was better to ask players to leave than actually go outright them and ban. And what a lot of players don't know is that if a tournament organizer felt like you're being hard to deal with, they have the right to actually find out who you are, get your COSI ID, and give you a 1-year ban. And not a lot of players know that. So that's some information you guys might want to look up on that. As for individuals or notable folks that was being asked to leave, most notable like PPG owner George Machado and several notable faces from the Facebook Yu-Gi-Oh groups out there, like White Collar Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Duelists, and the list continues to Millennium Duelists as well. So just to cover all of that, as we come to the end of another great format, another great season, now we get ready for the link summoning format mechanic that comes in around August. Again, disclaimer note, at this past event, they did have demo displays for those that did not understand what link summoning was. And also during the stream as well, in between rounds, the commentators themselves sat down and they explained what link summoning was and gave us like a demo match per se. And we saw a good view of what was coming out in Code with Duelists, like the Goki archetype and the Star Grills, which will be World Childless in the TCG. So for those of you that want to get an idea of what it is, just go ahead and watch it on the official Yu-Gi-Oh Championship page. So, ending of the video, a few things I was wondering about. Quick note, shout out to all competitors once again for attending this year's upcoming event. Good luck to you guys for this 2018 season. Look forward to seeing a lot of you guys. Know that Team Relinquished will be going to a lot of ARGs this year as of towards the Konami events, because again, it's a team and we got to coincide with a lot of people's schedules because we all have families and jobs. So we're going to see a lot of players this year. Expect a lot of big things. Shout out to also sponsor player Giovanni from our team. He did pretty well going 8-0 and then losing to PPG's Kamal Crooks in the feature match. Well, we'll put the feature match in the description below so you guys can get a good look at what's going on. Also, we're just proud of what Gio did, actually busting his tail day one. But she didn't make top cut, and he was playing True Draco. He's been playing that deck for some time. And shout out to your team sponsor, 2+ Gaming, as well. If you guys want your Yu-Gi singles and also a box of the newest set, and you want to make some pre-orders, we'll put the links in the description below for the TCG outlet and also the website as well. So this is your boy Ruth signing out. I'm from Team Relinquished, and see you guys in a few.